merci d'être là.
I would like to know what measures could be considered to prevent cyberbullies from hiding behind multiple identities, and that they be sentenced more harshly.
He was removed from the institution.
Yes, but only for a year, although after sentencing he continued to work since February, and it is only since November 5th that he stopped working at the school.
Thank you, Anna. Thank you, and I think that everyone is enlightened by what you are experiencing and what you are saying. In this case, what you are experiencing is primarily someone who is harassing you personally, and for that, you have responded because you are an adult and you have used the law. He is removed from the establishment. So, I would say that on this front, it has been addressed. What lies behind, especially in what you are saying, and which requires a more vigorous and swift action, is when someone is either using social media and artificial intelligence in your case, spreads false information and information that is damaging to your dignity. That's the issue, and here we have a problem. Today is that we are very slow. And so, just this week, I held a defense council on informational warfare where I asked for help with a report to be delivered to me by the end of the year because we have a lot of things that exist, but they exist, for example, in the political domain. One can file an urgent suit against false information. When there is false information about someone, the judge can, within 48 hours, require the platform to remove it because it could affect the fairness of the election. It was used once in 2019, once. We can see clearly that this law is not used. But in everyday life, I fully understand what you are experiencing. It so happens that, I won't go into detail here, but I have been personally, or my wife even more than I, faced with the same kind of things. We are completely helpless. It takes an incredible amount of time, it goes on, people see it, there are some who foolishly think it's true, and then it wears you down. And there, we have no means to bring it before a judge. So, what we need to move towards is really establishing a system, I don't want to say technical, but called an emergency injunction. That is, you say, look, you can see there's something here, it's consuming my life, it's not possible, I'm a teacher, see it's in front of my students, I'm asking you to decide within 48 hours and to order it to close, and afterwards, to bring it to trial. But to force it to close. And so, we must toughen our law against people who do this, and toughen it, and it's always the same thing, the responsibility of the networks, because today, they wash their hands of it. They have no responsibility. And so, they must have editorial-like responsibility, because when they push content on their networks, their platforms, people who do they know about it, if they don't remove it, it must be their fault. So those are the two things. A summary proceeding to act quickly and a system of platform responsibility. I fully support you.